Hello everyone and welcome back to another Metalstorm video. Now today I am going to be flying the Su-30. I recently unlocked this jet uh, as per request of a subscriber, a few of you guys actually. So I'll be flying this jet and I'll be giving you some tips on how you should be flying it and mistakes to avoid. So let's hop into a match. Hopefully I get to fully demonstrate how to fly this thing for you guys. The Su-30 is a very fast aircraft. You can see you gain a lot of speed and altitude very quickly. Now, one of the things you want to be doing in the Su-30 is tagging your targets. And what I mean by that is firing a single missile at your target and disengaging. When the missile hits, it will reduce their HP, and then one of your teammates can follow up with another shot on that same enemy. Now, the IR missiles are pretty good for head-ons. They have a faster lock time than the radar missiles. So you can fire multiple of those in quick succession and disengage. I'm just gonna head to the repair pickup here. We did lost quite a bit of health from that crash, from that collision. But to put it plainly, you're going to be playing the Su-30 almost like an interceptor, like a support aircraft. Your role is going to be that of a support aircraft. You could fire multiple missiles at an enemy, but due to the shorter range on the radar missiles compared to longer range radar missiles, you'll close the gap pretty quickly. So I highly recommend tagging your targets instead of going for the kill shot, and then you can choose to rearm. If you know how to play the F-14, you know how to play the Su-30. It's pretty much the same aircraft in terms of the playstyle. You can see there we had a pretty decent lock time on the IR missiles, so we got it off in time to quickly snipe that FA-18. Another thing I should quickly mention, and this is common for every heavy aircraft, this thing does not do great in continuous turns despite having such a long afterburner time. So know when to disengage. Don't be getting caught in turn fights if you don't have to. At the end of the day, this thing is a heavy fighter. It does not like to turn a lot. One of you did leave a comment on one of my videos asking how you should be maneuvering the Su-30, and my answer to that is avoid prolonged turn fights. I say this a lot, and if you do end up in a turn fight, you want to go one circle. Pull a lead turn to compensate for your lower turn rate. And as common among all aircraft in the flanker family, the Su-30 does quite well in head-ons, as you saw there. If you do go for a head-on, I recommend using your IR missiles. The lock time on the radar missiles is 1.8 seconds, while the lock time on the IR missiles is 1.3 seconds. That difference might not seem like much, but it could save you in a head-on. Remember what I said earlier, know when to disengage. Like I said in the beginning, this aircraft is very fast, so use your speed to your advantage. Disengage, reposition, and avoid prolonged turns. You can see we went for a lead turn into a one circle with that F-100, and we got some hits on him as he was passing by. The match does end there, but if you put what I said into practice, you'll master the Su-30 in no time. Of course, there are some things that come with pilot experience, so I recommend practicing with this aircraft a lot. It's pretty much the Tomcat of the flanker family, so do with that information what you will. Now, with that out of the way, let's hop into a air superiority match, and I'll show you guys the do's and don'ts. So here I have a custom match of air superiority. And like I said earlier, the Su-30 is a very fast aircraft, so use that to your advantage. You can be very nomadic in this jet, which means traveling from point to point and supporting your teammates. One of the advantages of this jet is also being able to fire at enemies without needing to stay exposed. You can suppress enemies from far away and dip behind cover. It's also surprisingly good at maintaining its speed in simple, flat turns like you saw I did there. So you can reliably flank enemies and reclaim the point. So you don't have to stay at a single point. It's not a turn fighter, so you'll mostly be traveling from point to point. And as you travel to each point, you can pick off enemies as you go by and support your teammates. The way I see it is light fighters are made for locking down the home point. Medium fighters can usually go B pretty reliably, and then your heavy fighters are the one that extend to the enemy point. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I do think the best strategy for heavy fighters is to be nomadic. Oh, that was a bad move by me. Can we even get back into the air? Nope. So yeah, that was entirely my fault. This jet does not turn very well. Despite having thrust vector control, it's purely for aesthetics. It's not functional. This is an A10, so I'm gonna put multiple missiles on this one. And then my teammates can finish it off. Or I can go ahead and follow up with a kill. So you can see that it's pretty easy to traverse between the points due to the high top speed and acceleration of this jet. And there you have it. You were reliably able to lock down the points by being nomadic. So there you have it, the Su-30. If you guys found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If there are any other jets you'd like to see me cover, leave a comment down below to let me know. And until next time, bye.